Lisa Hayez, the cousin of missing Belgian backpacker Théo Hayez. She joins me now from Brisbane, as does the founder of Missing Persons Advocacy Network, Loren O'Keeffe, here in the studio. Lisa, I'll start with you. I can't even imagine what you're going through. How important is it to have tools such as this there to help family that are going through this unimaginable situation?
Look, I think it's really important because when you get into the situation where you have a loved one missing, you have no idea about what you have to do, and you never expect that's something you're gonna have to deal with eventually. And unfortunately, there's not many things out there for friends and family of loved ones, and not much support. So it is really important to have tools like the Hope narratives out there for friends and family of missing loved ones.
Lisa, I saw that it was described as like the unending not knowing. How have you coped with that?
Look, it's been really hard, especially, having my family on the other side of the world, and they have their son missing on their other side of the world. And like I said, it's something you never thought would happen to you. And we're trying to get answers. We've been trying for 3 years to find out what happened to him, and we're not even sure we're ever going to know. Obviously, we're not giving up hope, and we're never going to. We're going to keep fighting until we find some answers. But yeah, it's been a very hard journey.
Lisa, that is a lot for you to deal with over here in your own. I'm going to bring in Loren. That's just devastating to hear that. Can you just talk to us about this initiative? And you've brought something with you, a new tool that can at least try to help families going through this.
Absolutely. So like with any unique kind of trauma, there's a lot of healing that comes with knowing that you're not alone. And there was a brilliant psychologist who told me years ago that words are the digestive juices of the mind. So we're really proud to be launching this tangible therapeutic tool to help the loved ones of missing people navigate and process those really complex emotions and thoughts that come with ambiguous loss and that constant, oscillating between hopefulness and hopelessness. So the Hope narratives are this beautiful set of cards that are based on over 500 collective years of lived experience from 44 loved ones of missing people from 8 different countries. And by placing the sequence of statements together, either in the comfort and the privacy of their own home or in conjunction with traditional therapy, users are able to ultimately, build their own hope narrative that articulates and validates this experience that otherwise feels impossible to describe.
Loren, I've seen it described, the cards, as it starts with the hard truths, then the coping mechanism, then the hopes. Hard truths, is that just based on, it must be so difficult to process that initial news?
Absolutely. And so this collection of 145 cards based on real lived experiences from mothers, sisters, friends, cousins, sons, a whole range of different relationship types over from 2 years to over 40 years of the not knowing. It's really powerful, it's really heartbreaking, but ultimately you start with the hard truths, you work through the coping mechanisms, and then you land on hope. And through the process you realise that you're not alone in this and that there are other people out there who understand what you're going through.
Lisa, I'm going to bring you back in now, if that's possible. And just as we go through what Loren just described, when your family had initially heard this news, and again, just can't even imagine, would something like this have really helped you?
Yeah, 100%. Look, we had no idea what was going on, and we didn't know about MPEN, and we didn't know who to reach out to, and I didn't know if all the feelings I was feeling was normal, or I was crazy, or was it okay to have hope, or things like that. And having that set of tools would have been extremely helpful.
Lisa, does even helping launch this, the fact that you're getting involved and you're helping other families, does that even give you at least a source of hope that some form of positivity can come out of what you're going through right now?
Yeah, for sure. Look, for so long, we've been feeling so lonely because you don't see in the street very often people that have missing loved one. It's really hard to find people that have similar experience to yours. So if I can help in any way, any other family that's in a similar situation of mine, I'll do it.
Lisa Hayez, Loren O'Keeffe, we can't thank you enough for joining us to talk about just such a difficult topic. Thank you so much for your time.